Thank you for joining us. We hope you have some fun tonight. We here at APQ are always striving to provide you with free trivia for your enjoyment. Unfortunately, things aren't free behind the scenes. We would like to invite you to help support this little trivia show. To support us, consider a donation. Click the handy-dandy link in the stream description so we can keep providing content for you trivia players. We recommend a donation of $5, but you can donate however much you'd like, either more or less. Currently, our creators are working for free, so all proceeds will help pay the bills for the creators behind the scenes who made this video happen. Thank you again for supporting our little trivia game, and thank you for your generosity. Tonight's APQ online game is brought to us by the Saloon on Calhoun with Bacon in Brookfield, Wisconsin. Their weekly live APQ trivia game returns this Monday, June 1st at 7 p.m., including the return of the Progressive Impossible Question Jackpot. More information at americaspubquiz.com and saloononcalhoun.com. Hi, hello. How are you? My name is Eric. I am a trivia host, and I'm going to do that because the courts told me to. We have a trivia game that starts in just a little bit. Thank you for joining us. You should have your score sheet in front of you, and if you don't, please email apqonline@gmail.com, and then we'll just send one right to you right now. In the meantime, as we wait for all you last-minute teams to get your score sheets, allow me to go over the rules of this trivia game. The game has 2 halves, each half 3 rounds, each round 3 questions. You'll know what the categories are. They're right in front of you, but they'll also be right over here. I will ask a question. We'll then have about 2 minutes to type in your answers on those little Google Forms. Along with your answers should be a point value. The point values for the first half are 5 points, 3 points, and 1, 5, 3, and 1. You can use them in any order you would like. However, you can only use them once per round. So if you know what an answer is, that is great. Write down that answer and put down 5 points. If you don't know what the answer is, type in that answer, but put out your best guess, whatever, and then put down 1 point. But just remember that 1 has to be a 5, 1 has to be a 3, and 1 has to be a 1. If the answer is correct, you get your points, and if it isn't, it's okay. You don't get points. You don't lose points, you just don't get points. No penalties for wrong answers. Spelling doesn't count, just so long as we know what you're going for. There is a halftime question that will explain when we get there. In the second half, point values go to 6 points, 4 points, and a 2, again, any order, but just once per round. And of course, what is a game show without one last final question, where if you provide the correct answer, you get 15 points. If it's wrong, you lose 15 points. And if you don't guess, you don't get or lose anything. It's a 0 bet. And then tomorrow we will have some winners of our gift cards. Also, we'll have the scores and team names, funny team names, and just general debauchery. I think we're ready to go. Is that it? Is my bow tie gaudy enough? This is a special bow tie. All right, let's get going. The categories for the first round are music lyrics, sports awards, and culture. Music lyrics, sporting awards, and culture. Here we go. Round number 1, question number 1 is music lyrics. In the John Denver song, Thank God I'm a Country Boy, what musical instrument does he have along with a fine wife? In the song, Thank God I'm a Country Boy by John Denver, what musical instrument does he have along with a fine wife? Now again, type in your answers, and your points are 5, 3, and 1. And good luck. Round number 1, question number 2 is sports awards. I forgot to mention, please, 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 do not type the answers in the chat, which is right over here. Please don't type the answers in the chat. Thank you. Round number 1, question 2 is sports awards. What professional sports league's Coach of the Year receives the Red Auerbach Trophy? Name the league. What professional sports league's Coach of the Year receives the Red Auerbach Trophy? Again, I want the league, please. Different point value from last time. Type them in. Good luck. Round number 1, question number 3. Your category is culture. Found in connection with most Pacific Northcoast Indian tribes. What is the name of the mythical aviary creature found on the tops of their totem poles? Found in connection with most Pacific Northcoast Native American tribes. What is the name of the mythical aviary creature found on the tops of their totem poles? This is your last point value for the round. Type them in. I know, a rough one this one. Type them in. Good luck. Fake news, even on the scale. Absolutely. All right, round number 2 is up next. Again, hey, I'm Eric with America's Pub Quiz. Thanks for joining us today. We very much appreciate you being here. I hope you're being safe as maybe you're kind of going outside. We're still locked in the APQ bunker because someone forgot the passcode on how to open a door. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hopefully soon. We'll be out in public with our APQ live trivia shows, so you can follow along with any updates on our Facebook page, facebook.com/America's Pub Quiz. And thank you so much for donating to the cause of the APQ online volunteers who are putting this together. And we will have the links or the addresses on how you can contribute a donation right over here in the chat. Round number 2. The categories for the second round are History Haiku. I know, right? Television and quotes. History haiku, TV and quotes. Round number 2, question number 1, history haiku. We have a haiku, 575, yo. It's about a person, name the person. And to help get you in the mood, some haiku music, please. Yes, thank you, thank you. Famous cartoonist. His middle name, Elias, may have an iced head. Famous cartoonist. His middle name, Elias, may have an iced head. That's a haiku about someone. Who's it about? 575. Type them in. Good luck. round number 2, question number 2 is television. What character does actor Robert Carlyle play on the TV show Once Upon a Time? What character does actor Robert Carlyle play on the TV show Once Upon a Time? It's a favorite down here in the bunker. We got it on all the time. Type them in. Different point value. Good luck. Just to let everyone know, there are multiple answers to that last one. Just provide one of them, please. All right, round number 2, question number 3 is quotes. What famous 19th century American author / humorist once wrote, "Never put off till tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow"? What famous 19th century American author / humorist once wrote, "Never put off till tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow"? Type in that answer, write them down. Handyman, good luck. Just old habits. Back when we used to write stuff down. Round number 3 is up next. Again, hello. I'm Eric. I'm with America's Pub Quiz. Thank you for joining us tonight. We very much appreciate it. We have shows Mondays and, Thursdays. I believe the next Monday show is Tony from Milwaukee. I think he's hosting. More information about that on our Facebook page. And again, if you want to sign up for these shows, apqonline@gmail.com, and we will send you all that information. Round number 3. The categories for the third round are World History of the World, Movies, and Science. World History, Movies, and Science. Thanks again for playing. Thank you for not typing the answers in the chat. Round number 3. Question number 1. World History of the World. Hugo Chavez was the leader of what country? Hugo Chavez was the leader of what country? 5, 3, and 1. Good luck. Round number 3, question number 2 is movies. What is the first and last name of the character Tim Robbins played in the 1994 movie The Shawshank Redemption? What is the first and last name of Tim Robbins' character in the 1994 movie The Shawshank Redemption? Different point value. Good luck. Round number 3, question number 3. The category is science! Good job, chat. All right, good job. What is the only muscle in the body that is only attached at one end? What is the only muscle in your pathetic human body that is only attached at one end? It's your last point value for the half, and good luck. Do no wrong. I have no idea. Round number, just ask the wife. Round number, halftime. We've hit halftime. We have a halftime question. This one halftime question has 4 answers. We will even give you the answers for each correct match you make. I don't know if this is dirty online or not, probably. You get 2 points. So there are 8 possible points in this one halftime question. 6 points would be weird. 4 points or 2 or no points at all. You have a little bit extra time, about 4 minutes or so. Type in your answers, please. I'll even give you letters and numbers if you just want to do that. That's fine as well. Here we go. The halftime question tonight. Please match the following sports franchises to the business that made their owner wealthy enough to buy a sports franchise. It's business time. Match the following sports franchises to the business that made their owner wealthy enough to buy a sports franchise. Number 1, the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons. Number 2, the Detroit Red Wings. Detroit Red Wings. Number 3, the Oakland Athletics. Oakland A's. And number 4, Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Now match those sports franchises to these businesses whose owners essentially made them rich. Amway, The Gap, Home Depot, and Little Caesars. Okay, so A would be Amway, B would be The Gap, C, Home Depot, and D, Little Caesars. So match the franchises with the businesses, gotta blur that out, with those businesses on how those owners got rich to buy a sports franchise. Number 1, Atlanta Falcons. Number 2, Detroit Red Wings. Number 3, Oakland A's. Number 4, Orlando Magic. Good kitty. And match them to the businesses. A, Amway. B, Gap. C, Home Depot. D, Little Caesars. You got about 4 minutes to type them in, and good luck to you. Tonight's APQ online trivia game is also brought to us by Kegger's Corner Bar on North Broadway in downtown Green Bay, Wisconsin. Their live trivia show returns this Tuesday, June 2nd at 7 p.m. For updates and upcoming events, visit their Facebook page. Hey, it's the second half. Second half, round number 4. The point values in the second half go to even numbers, 6 points, 4 and a 2. Again, any order, just once per round. Thank you for not cheating, and thank you for not typing the answers in chat. The categories for the fourth round are people, places, and things. People, places, things. No ideas because we only have 3 questions. Round number 4, question number 1, people. What famous American figure of the Wild West was born Martha Jane Canary in 1852? Wild West, that's Will Smith, I think. Horrible movie. What famous American figure of the Wild West was born Martha Jane Canary in 1852? Type them in, 6, 4, and 2. Good luck. Round number 4, question number 2 is places. Where in the United States would you find the Desert View Watchtower? Where in these U.S. would you find the Desert View Watchtower? I'm not looking for a state. I'm looking for just more where. Type them in. Good luck. Yeah, I don't want a U.S. state for that last one. I want a place, but it's not a state. Round number 4, question number 3 is things. What animal appears on the state flag of California? What animal appears on the state flag of California? They know how to party. Last point value for the round, and good luck. Round number 5 is up next. Thanks for playing tonight. We very much appreciate you. If you're feeling frisky and you're feeling generous, we thank you for that, for supporting the APQ volunteers that are putting this together. Right over here in the chat, we will have links where I don't think you can click. You have to copy and paste, but it's paypal.me/AmericasPubQuiz or venmo.com/AmericasPubQuiz. And again, thank you so much for your generous donations on keeping our volunteers fed. Round number 5, the categories for the 5th round are classical music, good kitty, the Supreme Court, and weights and measures. Classical music, Supreme Court, weights and measures. 6, 4, and 2, we're almost done. Here we go. Round number 5, question number 1. Now we just have California Love in our head, don't we? I think that's about right. Classical music. During his life, yes, I know. During his life, what 18th century composer wrote a new piece of music an average of every 12 days? During his life, right? During his life, what 18th century composer wrote a new piece of music on average of every 12 days? 6, 4, and 2, type them in. Good luck. Round number 5, question number 2, the Supreme Court. Who is the only current justice on the U.S. Supreme Court who was appointed by George H.W. Bush? Bush Sr.? Bush 1? Yeah. Who is the only current Supreme Court justice appointed by George H.W. Bush? Different point value, even numbers. Good luck. All right, round number 5, question number 3. It's weights/measures. It's a multiple choice question. Approximately how many grams are equal to a pound? Approximately how many grams are equal to a pound? Your choices are 100, 300, 450, or 600. 100, 300, 450, or 600. How many grams are in a pound? Going metric to imperial? Ooh. Type them in. Oh, that's not, I know. Good luck. Round number 6 is up next. We're almost done with trivia. Again, hi, I'm Eric with America's Pub Quiz. Thank you for joining us. A reminder, as you go outside and play, as we're allowed to, please be safe. Wear a mask if you can. If the businesses want you to, please do so. Remember to wash your hands. That should just be a given forever. And take care of one another because we need it nowadays. Round number 6, categories for the 6th round are groups, the Academy Awards, and late night television. Groups, Academy Awards, and late night TV. Thank you for not cheating. Thank you for not typing the answers in chat. Round number 6. Question number 1 is groups. The performance group Cirque du Soleil is based out of what country? The performance group Cirque du Soleil is based out of what country? Ooh, we have a fruit fly. Ooh. Type them in. Did I get it? Type them in. Good luck. I hope we have a fluke. If I'm seeing stuff, it's too early in the night for that, but I suppose I'm about due. Round number 6, question number 2, the anti-penultimate question, is the Academy Awards. What movie had the most nominations at the 92nd Academy Awards ceremony held in February of 2020? What movie had the most nominations at the most recent Academy Awards, the 92nd Academy Awards in 2020? Good luck. February 2020. Good luck. Round number 6, question number 3, the penultimate question of the night, is late night television. In the summer of 2012, what late night talk show host aired a week's worth of shows taped in his home nation of Scotland? In the summer of 2012, what late night talk show host aired a week's worth of shows taped in his home nation of Scotland? You see that too, right? Please tell me I'm not going nuts. There we go. Type them in. Good luck. This will be dubbed the fruit fly episode of APQ Online. This is where it all goes downhill. We've hit the final question. And this one last final question, it has one answer. If you provide the correct answer, you get 15 points, though if it's incorrect, you will lose 15 points. If you don't want to lose points, leave it blank. Leave it blank. It'll be 0 bet. If you type something in there and you put down 0 points, we don't read that. We just see it's wrong. Meh. Okay? So if you don't want to lose points, leave it blank. You have a few extra minutes. Again, type them in and click submit when you're all done. That'll send it to the APQ Answertron 2000. Here we go. The final question of the night. Who was the only fashion designer to appear on Time magazine's list of the 100 most influential people of the 20th century? Who was the only fashion designer to appear on Time magazine's list of the 100 most influential people of the 20th century? A few extra minutes. Again, type your answers in and click submit when you're all done. Good luck. One last thank you to Saloon on Calhoun in Brookfield, Wisconsin, and Keggers in Green Bay, Wisconsin, for sponsoring tonight's show. Those are just a couple of the growing number of APQ Live trivia events that are returning this week. For a full, up-to-date list of shows, days, and times, as well as how we'll keep our players and hosts safe, visit americaspubquiz.com. We're so excited to be back quizzing with you. All right, that's the end of the game. If you haven't yet, click submit. That'll send your answer sheet for grading and winners and scoring and stuff. Click submit. 5, 4, 3, 2, click submit. 1. All right, we've closed submissions. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for being you, and thank you for your generous donations as you support the volunteers who make this happen. We really do hope to get outside and back at our APQ venues. They're going to kind of trickle in as we get closer to summer. I don't know. Weird? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. But when we do have our shows, we'll announce them all on our Facebook page or americaspubquiz.com for our updated calendar of when those shows happen. We want to see you out and about, and we can't wait to see you. All right. The answers. Number 1, music lyrics in the John Denver song, Thank God I'm a Country Boy. The musical instrument that he has is a fiddle. Fiddle and a fine wife. The Professional Sports League's Coach of the Year that receives the Red Auerbach Trophy is the NBA, named after legendary Celtics coach Red Auerbach. Culture found in connection with most Pacific Northcoast Native American tribes. What is the name of the mythical aviary creature found on the tops of their totem poles? They are called thunderbirds. History haiku. Famous cartoonist, his middle name Elias, may have an iced head, is Walt Disney. And again, if you wrote a haiku, thank you so much for the haiku. What character does actor Robert Carlyle play on the TV show Once Upon a Time? All right, we said that there were multiple answers, and there are. In one world, he's called Mr. Gold. In another world, he is Rumpelstiltskin. I believe he's also the Beast, and there's maybe a couple other, but we'll check. But those 3 at least for sure are correct. Quotes. What famous 19th century American author / humorist once wrote, never put off till tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow? That's funny guy Mark Twain. Mark Twain, Samuel Clemens. Hugo Chavez was the leader of what country? And if you got it wrong, straight to jail. Straight to jail. Venezuela is correct. What is the first and last name of the character Tim Robbins played in the 1994 movie The Shawshank Redemption? And that would be Andy Dufresne. Andy Dufresne. I gotta work on my Morgan Freeman. The only muscle in your pathetic human body that is attached at one end is your tongue. For halftime, you were to match the sports franchises to the business that made the owners rich. Number 1, Atlanta Falcons would be C, the Home Depot. Number 2, Detroit Red Wings would be D, Little Caesars. 3, Oakland Athletics would be The Gap, B. And Orlando Magic was made rich by Amway, A. So 1 was C, 2, D, 3, B, 4, A, if you did that. All right, people. What famous American figure of the Wild West was born Martha Jane Canary in 1852 is Calamity Jane? In the United States, where would you be if you were at the Desert View Watchtower? Again, we didn't want a state, we wanted a place, and that place is the Grand Canyon. What animal appears on the state flag of California? Who know how to party? That would be a bear. During his life, what 18th century composer wrote a new piece of music on average every 12 days? Would be Mozart. Amadeus was fine as well. The only current justice of these United States Supreme Courts, who was appointed by George H.W. Bush, would be Clarence Thomas. Approximately how many grams are equal to a pound? And the choices that we gave you, the answer is 450. There's about 453.592 to be exact. We won't ask you why you know that, but your mom's worried. Groups. The performance group Cirque du Soleil is based out of Canada. They're based out of Montreal. Good kitty. What movie had the most nominations at the most recent Academy Awards in February of 2020? It would be Joker. In the summer of 2012, do you want to be up here? Summer of 2012, what late-night talk show host aired a week's worth of shows taped from his home nation of Scotland? It would be Craig Ferguson. And the final question of the night, the only fashion designer to appear in Time Magazine's 100 Most Influential People of the 20th Century? Coco Chanel. Coco Chanel was correct. Thank you again for being here. Thank you again for being you. Thank you for your generous donations, and thanks for having fun tonight. Please be safe out there. Take care of one another. Most importantly, take care of yourselves. And have a wonderful night.
Mayan,